at a ball. We're done filming, right? Are we done?
We are. I just got a few little things I got to tweak, but yes, we're done filming.
Yeah,
for the most part.
it was a blast filming the movie. I will say that.
Yes, my
If
first
you guys
one
have never been on a movie set, it's a blast. If you guys ever want it, you should try it. Just go do some acting. It's just really fun. So tonight we're just really chatting. I'm just chatting with my sisters. We're just kind of jumping all over the movie. We're jumping over Miss Brittany. She is phenomenal. She's a spoken word person. She's an actress. This girl is just everywhere. So pleased to have her on my show. I've worked with her a couple of times, a couple of movies. We're on a couple of movies together. And so I was like, you know what? Let me call my girls over and we're going to get this thing rolling. So I'm going to let her tell me when she's ready. And she's just going to...
To be honest, though, I was not prepared. Well, not prepared. I wouldn't say that because a lot of my stuff is internalized. I didn't know it was coming, so I didn't know what I was, I didn't have anything in particular to share. I'm going to go with one that I hope that will come out. And the only reason I'll go with this one is called If I Ever Had a Daughter. The only reason I'll go with this one is because a lot of the issues that we're talking about stem from childhood. They stem from being a little girl. And I wrote this piece with the concept in mind of it's something that I would really say to my daughter if I had a daughter, but it's also something that I feel like grown women, like you can listen to it and you can still pull from it. And I know that I've shared this before. There was this one place, what's his name? Coach Horton, my high school coach, he called it like a club. I don't know if club is an appropriate term, but it's called the Stronghold. And I remember he asked me to come out share poetry. And I shared If I Ever Had a Daughter. And there were a couple of women that said, that almost made me tear up because I really wish my daughter was here to hear you say those very words. And so prayerfully, there'll be something in it that you can pull from to share with a younger one or even just, glean from it yourself. So if I ever had a daughter, I'd tell her, baby girl, I love you. And my heart is forever grateful unto God for thinking enough of me to birth something as beautiful and perfect. Yes, perfect as you, I'm humbled. To be casted for the role of mother to you, I wish. I wish I could tell you that I will always be here for you, but I am but flesh, blood, bones, and borrowed breath. But I am but flesh, blood, bones, and borrowed breath. See if it comes to me.
Come on, girl. Do we need to snap?
I wish I could tell you that I will always be here for you, but I am but flesh, bones, and borrowed breath. What is the words to my piece?
We can come back to it. You want to come back to it?
No, we ain't got to come back to it.
You got to come back to it. Okay.
I'm
sorry, y'all got to blame that on me because I kind of just threw her on the spot.
But I don't want to. I just don't want to.
Because I've heard this piece, and it is a beautiful piece. I've heard the piece. I mean, we can come back. We got 30 minutes.
Let me see. It'll come to me because I don't want to skip any words. Every word in there is relevant.
Yeah, don't do it like me. I'll be at church and I'll be singing. And then I'll be like, silver and gold, no riches. I'm like, wait a minute, that don't go there.
Right. It happens.
And then y'all let me. They be all, I'm like, whoa, I done skipped 2 verses. Let me know if y'all hot. I can turn the AC on. But I had the heat on. It was the weather is kind of crazy. I do want to give a shout out to MK Teamer. Anybody y'all want to give a shout out to?
SOR, Smoked Out Records. That's my son. He's the next upcoming Nashville artist.
Awesome. I will give a shout out to Music City Soul. You can catch them downtown every Friday and Saturday. It's actually starting to get cold, so I'm not sure how long they're going to be out while the temperatures are chilly, but they are just a sight to see. Street dancing, if you like it, if you watch breaking growing up.
Are they on Broadway by B.B. King's? Oh, yeah, I caught them. We caught them.
they're a sight to see. So definitely check them out, and they are on Instagram and Facebook at Music City Soul.
Okay.
So give them a
Shout out to I try to keep my people that I know are working with me. Pharaoh's Hookah in Miami. Yeah, shouts out to everybody that plugs the show, that listens to the show. I noticed that since I started my podcast, I've inspired a couple other people to start podcasts as well. So shouts out to you all, because it's a journey. Anytime you want to do anything on your own, it's a big step. So shouts out to you. So we'll finish chatting. We talked about the movie. We're going to still talk a little bit more about the movie. We're going to plug when the movie is coming out, where you guys can find the movie, how much the ticket sales are going to be, Cash App and things of that nature. Because, she's an independent artist. So if you guys want to help promote the movie, we definitely can use that. Anything that you all want to do to help any of the artists that are out today, we're definitely going to plug those. Now ladies, I know y'all hear me all the time on here and I'm just blabbing, running my mouth about stuff. LaTanya, you always want to talk about, if your friend dies, would you be able to date her significant other?
Oh,
so
yeah,
now is your chance.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, wow.
So, woo, that's a hard one.
Yeah, no.
If your husband died, would I be able to date your husband? And you're one of my closest friends. Wow. I don't know if I would be able to mentally do that. Now, if he was Boris Kodjoe, maybe. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, that's a hard one. I mean, because to me, I would think that I would have to catch him in his vulnerable state. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or either the sparks and the chemistry was already there. The mindset would be like, okay, y'all been feeling each other. Right. Or are you taking advantage of him while he's vulnerable?
Right. I mean, I asked a couple of people that question. Me personally, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that. But I've asked, young and old, the same question. And some people say, well, they're my best friend. Who else would I?
Oh, no, that's some crap.
Rather, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they're a best friend for a reason. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm dead. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. But y'all have the same friends. Y'all know the family. Mm-hmm. How could you? It's like, to me, I'll be thinking, I couldn't think because I'd be dead, but it's just the thought of you wanted that person all along.
That's what I'm saying. Or y'all been feeling each other. I'm gonna be in my grave, like, right? Yes, I'm. But people do. You ain't even gotta be dead, and people do it.
See, that's what I was gonna say. I can't even. This has happened twice. Growing up, my best friend had a middle school. I think they started dating in middle school, all the way through high school, and then even a little bit afterwards. They were dating for forever. Now, mind you, we were best friends all the way up until high school. We kind of went our separate ways. We were still friends though. Right. We just weren't the BFFs on the phone all day. When we saw each other, we still loved. This was after college. I remember after college, I was at Sam's. And this guy, her ex-boyfriend, ran into me, and I thought he was just saying hi, like on a regular. And I was like, hey, we talked a little bit, and I knew that they weren't together anymore, but still, in my mind, I'm going to always look at him as my best friend. She ain't even my best friend at the time, but he's my best friend's boyfriend. That's how I always look at him. So he was like, yeah, let me holler at you, or let me call you sometime. And I said, oh, I can't even do that. And I know he was thinking like, you ain't talked to her in about 6 years. I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's just like the principle of the matter. Like, I would still feel as if she saw us, in her mind, she'd be thinking, oh, really? Like, this whole time? And so I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it either. No.
Yeah, and then I had another guy that he was married. No, he was married, but he was separated. And I was like, "Aren't you married?" Right. He said, "Oh, well, we're separated. I haven't talked to her in this many months." I said, "Sir, you're married. Get out of my inbox. You're married."
Right, you're still married. Yes.
Okay, so we do have we finally have a question. Okay. Okay, so the question is, who's this coming from?
Key.
Okay, this is from Key. She wants to know, what if you all were younger and he stepped in to help with the day of the life? He stepped in to help with that day-to-day life and maybe even the kids, and it just happened. Is that still wrong? Okay, I get what you're saying. So it's wrong. He can be the best friend, but y'all ain't got to mess around. I still think it's wrong. I don't agree that that's okay. I think there are limits that should not be crossed. And that's just one of those boundaries that shouldn't be crossed. Keep it as, you can be my brother. You can be my best friend, but should I start sleeping with you? No. It's wrong. I don't think that those lines should ever be crossed. If you are my best friend and that was once your man, I should never even look at you that way. Right. I should never even feel tempted to cross the line with you like that.
Well, some people say, you get to know that person in a different, because you knew him as your friend's best friend. But then when the best friend is gone, and as the question
gone or not, I'm not going to look at you in temptation.
Well, I'm just saying, this is what I've heard, from other people. They're gone, but you're there. Say you have a child and they need help because they don't know how to raise the child themselves.
Honey, you've been lusting at that man. that ain't no thing that just happened in a little bit. You've been looking at him like, man, he's fine. Or you've been eyeballing him. There is nothing that's just going to happen. Oh, because he stepped in, now he's helping the kids. Oh my God, I like him. No, you've been watching. I don't care what nobody say. You've been watching. No, it just happens like that. Okay, y'all, we are down to about 3 minutes. Miss Brittany, are you going to get it in?
You know what?
Because we got about 3 minutes.
We can do it.
All right. So I want to thank you all for joining us. We are going to end the show. Tanya, real quick, plug the movie.
It's called It's called Forgive Me. Hopefully it'll be out by spring because it takes a lot to get it together, and I want it to be right so I can take it to the top of the charts.
And make sure y'all get that. And we will be back again. It was so good having you ladies on.
Thanks for having
was good. And no, it's just chatting. I hate just putting topics on stuff because I just like to run my mouth and chat. So we are going to end the show with Miss Brittany. She is going to do her piece. And make sure you guys catch me next week. So don't go because Miss Brittany is going to end the show.
Yeah, and also leave some comments. If it's anything that you want to hear, want us to talk about, leave some comments.
Baby girl, if I ever had a daughter, I'd tell her, baby girl, I love you. And my heart is forever grateful unto God for thinking enough of me to birth something as beautiful and perfect as you. I'm humbled. To be casted for the role of mother to you, I wish. I wish I could tell you that I will always be here for you, but I am but flesh, blood, bones, and borrowed breath, relying on God's mercies alone to even be able to finish this poem for you, baby girl. I will not waste a moment of the time I have with you, not telling you about the one who has fearfully fashioned you, the one who will take you up when your father and I forsake you, not by choice, but by time and chance that happens to us all in this race of life, whether swift or strong, rich or wise. I will not have you confused about your position in this life. See, you are a part of a royal generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, and your life is destined, oh Lord, your life is destined. I don't know why this piece is not coming out. I don't know if this is not the one I was supposed to be sharing.
It just wasn't the one, but that's okay. We're going to do it again.
This is what I'm going to say. I will come back on another day more prepared to share poetry.
That's the beauty of it, because I was going to throw her into some...
Singing?
Girl, no.
I can sing, though, but
No. I was going to say, LaTanya, give me a script about this Moscato. Let's go.
Moving along.
No, you guys, it's been real. That is our time. I'm your girl, Char, the Super Chick.
I'm LaTanya, EUP Production. Remember that.
Brittany, so love.
All right, it is your girl, Char, with the evening. Wind down. One life, one love. And we're out.